So what is bowel cancer? So 5 to 15 years it can take for bowel cancer to grow, and that's why we do see it more in older age groups, okay? So in Australia, we actually have high rates, so high cases of bowel cancer compared to a lot of other countries. But we actually know that 50% of bowel cancer can be prevented through some things that we can all do. Our bowel really loves movement, okay? So it's really important. We're getting out there, we're moving our body. It doesn't have to be going to the gym and lifting the heavy weights, you know? It can be out gardening, walking the dog, playing with the kids, the grandkids, whatever it may be. So what our body really loves is, our bowels really love, is fibrous foods. So like our fruits, our vegetables, our whole grain, okay? So being a healthy weight for you. So everyone is individual, okay? So thinking about what sort of healthy weight is for your body, okay? And trying to maintain that. Bowel cancer in its early stages actually has no symptoms. Now, if anything doesn't seem right for you, we just got to get it looked. Like we said, we want to catch things early, and sometimes it's also a bit of peace of mind, you know? So some things to be mindful of. Blood in your poo, we just got to get it checked. So maybe for a few weeks, 3 weeks or more usually, if you notice you've got constipation, that's something else, that's a symptom we might need to be aware of. Go to the doctor, get it checked out. The opposite is diarrhea. We're talking a bit of consistent, few weeks or more, you've noticed, hey, I haven't gone back to normal, might go get this checked out. Stomach pain, that's a bit obvious. If you're in pain and you shouldn't be, we go get it checked. Losing weight without trying. If you've changed nothing and you just notice weight's falling off you, then we go get that checked, okay? Same with feeling tired for no reason. Every day you're just feeling really sluggish, okay? And that's not what you're used to. We go get it checked. So now we're going to talk about the National Bowel Cancer Screening Program. So that is that kit, this kit here, all right? It's a free kit that gets sent in the post, all right? It's a kit you get to do at home, privacy of your own bathroom. You send your results off in the mail, you get your results back in the mail, so you don't have to go to the doctor. So to be eligible for the free kit, between 45 and 74 years. And once you request a kit, then you'll get sent the kit every 2 years, but you have to call up first. If you don't do that between 45 and 49, you turn 50. When you turn 50, you get a lovely letter in the mail and say, hey, happy birthday. Here's your bowel cancer screening kit, okay? Okay, so the kit comes like this in your mail, has an expiry date on the back. If it's expired, don't do it. What we get in our kit are 2 toilet liners, okay? They're biodegradable. Biodegradable means we can flush them down the toilet. Great, so we don't have to touch them. Once they're in the toilet, we don't have to touch them. So this is going inside the toilet bowl on top of the water, okay? And it's going to capture, the toilet bowl will actually capture the liner. And so we're going to go to the toilet, so do our poo. And what we're going to do is that's going to sit in the bowl, and we are going to grab our test tubes. So we've got 2 here. All right, they look like this. They do require just your date of birth and your name and the date. Do that before you take your sample. And all we're doing is just taking a rice grain worth sample. All right, so we're going to try and cover the area that we can. Rice grain in, seal it up. That's your first sample done. What we're going to do is actually pop this back in our sealed bag, and we're just going to pop it in the fridge. So it's really important we keep it cool, okay? Just until you do your next sample, all right? So next time you have to go to the toilet, so not the same sample. Some people get confused. Next time you go to the toilet, it might be that day or the next day. We're going to do the exact same thing all over again. You've got another liner, fresh liner, in the bowl. You've got your other test tube, okay? Rice grain worth of a sample. Seal it up, put it with your other sample. So now that you've done your 2 samples, ideally you want to send it off straight away, okay? So all you're doing is you've got this envelope, prepaid. You're just putting that form that you filled out with your details in there, with your samples, seal it up. You're going to put your name and your address just in case it gets lost. And we're going to put that in the mailbox, or you can actually hand it to the post office behind the counter. If you can't make it that day, leave it in the fridge. Usually you get your results in 2 weeks. You get them in the mail, your doctor will get them. Highly likely you'll get a negative result.